What's good? Y'all already know I'm not a big savings challenge person. I got one savings challenge that I do. It was one I created related to NFL and following my sorry team, the football team, the Commanders, whatever the you want to call them. They suck. It didn't go well from a football standpoint. It went damn well from a savings standpoint. I actually still have a bet that I have to pay up. So at some point before the season starts, I'm going to have to film a video wearing a Dallas Cowboys shirt. I actually already own the shirt. I put it on. It made my body itch. But that's a whole nother story. I don't do savings challenges. It's just simpler for me and easy for me to, if I want to save something, I need to just stack it up and put it to the side. Just stack it up and put it to the side. So for the past year and a half, I've been saving $16.66 a day. $16.66. I know those numbers sound crazy with all the sixes and everything. But that's what I've been saving. We've been saving $16.66. There's a reason behind it. One, $16.60 a day is $500 a month. One reason why I'm saying $16.66 is because just for me, mentally, it's easier to make me say, I think I can save $16.66 a day. It's just mentally, for me, I need to be able to make the numbers make sense. If I say, man, I need to find an extra $500 to save, that's hard. An extra $16 a day, stop making a couple of trips, put down one item that I got that I probably didn't need in the grocery store, pray that my wife is too busy at work to go out and buy that coffee that she desperately wants to get. So there are ways I will be able to maneuver and make the $16.66 a day work. Let's talk about why the hell I'm doing it and what I plan on doing with the money. I'm gonna let y'all take a look and see what we got going on. Let's get it. What's good? I'm Marcus. You're the channel, The Debt Free Dad, where we're talking and learning about finances, financial education, financial literacy, letting y'all know what we got going on in the household of the Debt Free Dad. I am a licensed attorney, but this isn't legal or financial advice. I'm just giving y'all free game based on my opinions and thoughts. The views and information expressed in this video are solely that of the debt-free dad and do not constitute legal or financial advice. So go somewhere else if that's what you want, but don't go here. Don't listen to anybody on YouTube. I mean, you can listen to people on YouTube, but go seek a professional. Don't listen to talking heads on YouTube, especially this one. Now, let's talk about it. How did I come up and why did I even start saving this money? I'm gonna be honest, I really don't even remember why I started saving $500 a month. I don't remember why I started saving $16.66 a day. I literally have no clue. I probably need to go back and watch a video as to why I was doing it. I probably had some epiphany. I don't know if it was me talking about saving for a car, or I don't know if it was, it may have been, if I actually recall correctly, I remember thinking it's going to take 3 or 4 years to pay off all of my student loans. So if I stash $500 away, once my student loans are completely paid off, me and the wife's student loans are completely paid off, with this $500 I've been stashing away, I have enough money to actually put as a down payment on another investment property. That might be it, or I might just made it up. And in the event, I've been saving it, and right now we're at about $9,300, some $9,300. Yeah, $9,300 and some odd dollars, I think, is what we at right now. I'll go ahead and throw the number up on the screen. Hey, while I got the number up on the screen, you're going to see 3 accounts. That first account with nothing in it, that's just really a checking account that we just don't ever use. We just keep like $25 in it or something because we have to. The next account, hey, this is a reminder. It is about to be, it's July. This is actually July 1st. Hey, cancer season. Okay, it's actually July 1st. So, hey, if you aren't thinking about the Christmas holidays, think about it. So that account that you have, I don't know what we got in there. I'm just guessing the numbers off the head, but it's probably $1,400, $1,300. I don't know, something like that. The shit will be up on the screen. But that's our Christmas account. We essentially put $200 a month in, and then we take out those funds around November, right before the day before Thanksgiving sale. That's what I'm gonna call it. I don't like to call it what everybody else call it because I don't like the undertones. But the day before Thanksgiving sale. So here's a reminder. Now we got about $9,400 in that account from $16.66 that we have been saving since February of last year. It may be off a few dollars, and I'll tell you why it's off a few dollars, because at one point my wife used that card for something, and I was like, man, what you doing? It created a big, I was like, man, don't use that account. Like, I don't have a card to that account. She still has a card to that account. So I was like, don't use that. Don't use it. The whole point of it is not to use it. So she made a mistake. That's what they say. They buy some shit for themselves and say they made a mistake. But she said, oops, I accidentally used the wrong card. So it may be off a little bit, but we've been stashing that away $16.66 a day, $500 a month since last February. Now, the question is, what am I going to do with the money? I literally have no clue what it's for. I have so many thoughts that are running through my mind. The first thought is I could just keep stashing that away, and that'll eventually be my full, 6 to 9 months of an emergency fund. I'm talking about a real big boy emergency fund where you just look in there and that just feel like, man, I ain't worried about you. Like, I ain't worried about nothing. Yeah, you singing French Montana songs. So that was the first thought. The other thought was, down payment for investment property. Another thought was I do want a vehicle in the next 24 months, but I'm thinking about doing something separately. So I literally have no clue of what I'm doing with this money. The one thing I do know is, yeah, you see that interest rate 0.001 or something crazy. The one thing I do know is I got to take this money out and put it into an account because I know I don't plan on touching it. So it's not like there's a real need for me to have it right away. I'm mulling over a few options. Option number one is just go ahead and putting it into an investment account, which will be a good option because right now everything is on sale. So I could really load up on either a stock that tracks the S&P 500 like VOO, or I could load up on some stocks that I know are like good long-term stocks like Apple and Pfizer. Some of the top picks I got in my single stock portfolio that I put up every now and then. That's option number one. Option number two, what I've been thinking about is opening up a whole life insurance policy and using that as a vehicle to borrow from myself. I probably do a video a little bit later on explaining more about the whole life insurance policy. But some of the companies that I looked at, one of them is, I can't even remember the name of the damn company. Well, I'm not going to give them no free advertisement anyway, but one of the companies I looked at for a whole life insurance policy, it would have given me a return rate, or it would provide a return rate of about 4.9%, which is cool. It beats inflation. It's higher than what's in the savings account. Plus, I have the ability to borrow that money at any given time. But that'll be dope, if I could have a whole life insurance policy for something like $100,000, and that $100,000 I just use as kind of a bank account, if you will, if I want to borrow from myself, but it pays me more interest than the savings account. So there's a lot of options, a lot of things I'm thinking through right now. I'm not really sure what the hell I'm going to do with it. I just know that right now it got to a point where there's enough money in that account and that interest rate is so whack, I need to get it the hell out and get it somewhere. So I'll probably do a video at a little later date where I let y'all know exactly what I want to do. But that's it. Like I said, I don't know why I started that account. I don't know what the real reason was. I think I do, but I'm not sure. I'm probably not going to go back and watch the old videos I got to remember what the hell the reason was. But it's there. We're not making anything off of it. We got to move it somewhere. Y'all let me know what y'all thoughts would be in the comments. Absolute earliest I would pull that money out would be 24 months from now. So another 2 years from now, which I think if I invested in the market, it would probably yield me a good return because even if the market is down, the average, downturn going to last, 12 to 16, 18 months. So we'll be able to snatch up things on the low and sell them on the high. But it's just a lot of options out there. I got to think about it. This is a video where I'm just sitting here talking and rambling because I really don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But it has to get the hell out of there and move somewhere. But the dope thing to take away from this video is Hey, $16.66. If you can't do $16, if you were able to do half of that, $8.33 a day, right now you would be sitting on about $4,500 if you would have started the same time I started, which was last February. So it don't take a lot to build up an emergency fund. Just snatch a little bit at a time away. It don't take a lot to invest. That's the whole goal. I want to get y'all comfortable with saving and budgeting and investing. It's wild. I was talking to somebody and they were telling me about, they older than me. They probably in their early 40s and haven't really invested in anything. They're just so scared to invest. And I'm like, like I'm talking even like 401k because they're so focused on, they got a little bit of savings, but they're so kind of caught up in, the car notes and stuff like that. And this was a real talk conversation. And they're like, oh man, I'm just scared to invest because I don't want to lose any money. I'm like, dog, I'm scared to not invest because I don't want to have to work someplace like Walmart, as a greeter when I'm 67 years old. If I do that, I want to do it because I have to. So, pick which is more scarier. For me, potentially losing money in the short term, which you don't lose anything if you don't sell it, is less scary than me being 70 years old having to do some shit I don't want to do because I was too scared to do something I should have done. Does that make sense? I don't know. That was a lot of shouldas, couldas, but it made sense to me. That's it for this video. Hey, as always, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all enjoy y'all 4th of July weekend. Are y'all barbecuing? I'm going over somebody else's house. I don't want to host nobody over here. I don't want to have to clean up. I don't want to be behind a hot ass grill sweating like a slave. I'm not doing it this year. Nope. I'm going over somebody else's house. I bring some wine or some drinks and call it a day. So y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I'll holler at y'all. I might do a live this Sunday. Maybe. I don't know. I think about it. But I'll holler at y'all. Y'all take care. Love y'all. Peace.